What's up, you guys? All right, we're going to get into this video because it's kind of a controversial video per se, I guess, in the running shoe world, and it's about plated shoes versus non-plated shoes and training, because there's an article that came out, I believe in the UK, that spoke about plated shoes causing more injuries to runners than non-plated shoes. But before we get into this discussion, because I really want you guys to post in the comment section about your opinions on this matter. But before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, are you one of the many people that come through my channel, watch my videos, and maybe haven't subscribed yet? Maybe had no idea that this is what I do? Please, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. If you actually enjoyed this, enjoyed the conversation, that'll hopefully happen in the comment section, because I'd love to get some more interaction with you guys out here on YouTube. But yeah, I would love to see you guys subscribe to the channel, give this video, give all of my videos a thumbs up for that matter, and also click the bell wherever it is for notifications on when new content drops. That way you are the first to be notified on this. So I'm pulling out two shoes, really no like intended purpose or anything, but I had to do it because, you know, they're the same brand, but the Puma DV8 Nitro 2 and the Puma Velocity Nitro 2 right here in the video. Now, these two are under Puma, obviously, but one is a plated trainer, racer, plated daily trainer type of shoe, which is the DV8 Nitro 2. And then you've got the Puma Velocity Nitro 2, which is just your typical daily trainer. Now, I'm not going to go into spec sheets or anything like that, because it's really what it has to do with is, do you feel that it is necessary to have a plate? And I'm going to make my take on this just real quick, because I think there's positives and negatives for both. So so let me start with the concept, I guess, that's behind a plated shoe. So the concept behind a plated shoe is to increase the runner's efficiency. It's supposed to increase the runner's efficiency by allowing muscles to work less. If you have muscles work less over 26.2 miles, that means that you're going to have a more consistent pace over the length of the run than you would with a non-plated shoe. So some of the ways that a plated shoe works is it acts as a spring. As you see how rigid the shoe is, it acts as a spring as it compresses it, kind of as you toe off, it acts as a spring. The other thing that it does is it allows the shoe to kind of keep its structure. So if it has that rolling kind of arc structure here, it allows it to keep that structure over that 26.2 miles. So it kind of works in two ways. Now, these also typically plated racers or plated trainers also have a high stack height to them. Maybe not quite maximalist. Some do. Some actually have a maximalist stack height on them, but that it typically a little bit more foam, a little bit more foot protection, and they also have that plate in there that kind of does a twofold thing. It keeps a little bit of stability, well, threefold, keeps a little bit of stability, keeps the structure of the shoe, and it also acts as a toe spring. Overall, what it's trying to do is allow your muscles to work less over a 26.2 mile run. But if you're using this every day for training, is it necessary to be running in this shoe? I'm going to say no. And here's why. Now, I don't think, I'll be completely honest with you, when it comes to injury, I don't think the shoe really has anything to do with injury. I think the runner, whether it's overtraining, whether it's maybe running in the wrong shoe, maybe it's the shoe is being overused, that can always be a problem, and that can cause injuries. So I'm not going to say that I want to say plates are the reason that some people get injured, because I don't think that's the case. I think it's just things that we do as runners that allow us to get injured. So I don't really think it's the shoes at all, to be completely fair and honest with you on that matter. Now, I will say that I believe that you should be running in a non-plated shoe for I would say some of your daily runs. Not all of them. I would definitely say use that plated trainer for maybe some of those faster effort workouts, maybe some of those tempo runs, you know, where you're going longer distance at a faster pace. That's where I really see that shoe being a benefit for you. And maybe even on those long runs where you're looking at just time on feet. You know, it's not really about speed or pace, but just time on feet. That might be beneficial for you, because at that point you're really working on your cardio base. You're not really working on necessarily muscle strength. But in some of those, let's say, interval workouts or some of those slower daily mileage type of days, I kind of want to say I would go with a regular daily trainer. And there's a couple of reasons why. For one, more flexible shoe. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow your toes and your feet, those muscles that are in your toes and your feet, to really get a good workout. Because what you want to do is you want to build muscle. Because if you can build muscle and you can build longevity or durability or whatever within your muscles, it's going to make those shoes, those plated shoes, be more efficient. The other thing is with those plated shoes, it also, because it keeps its structure, right, from the rocker motion, it's allowing your calf muscles to work less. And when you're in a regular shoe that has flexibility, and maybe even, you know, as these are, the neutral shoes, that has the flexibility, you're not only working your foot muscles, your toes and your feet become stronger, but your calf muscles, your Achilles, all of those things start becoming a little bit stronger as well. So you might not run as fast in something like this over let's say a 4 or 5 mile run. You go out for a 4 or 5 mile run, you'll probably be faster in the plated shoe than you would a daily trainer. But it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just going out for speed, then yes, the plated shoe is going to be fine. But if you're going out for a training run, you want something like this. So essentially, think about it as you're training for baseball season, or you're training for football or something like that. You want to have things that are going to work those muscles out. So when you get to game day, you're going to feel less fatigued. You're going to feel like you can play the entire duration of the game because you've trained yourself, daily trainer, you've trained yourself in the right equipment to work those muscles. So to me, it's worth going and just doing a daily trainer type of shoe. Now again, that's not saying that I wouldn't recommend using a plated shoe. If you love plated shoes and you've been running in plated shoes, just go with whatever you're comfortable with, to be honest with you. This is just my opinions, and that's kind of why I'm making this video, because I want to hear what your opinions are on this matter. Do you train in plated shoes? Do you switch back and forth? Do you just prefer non-plated shoes? I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comment section below. And again, I appreciate every single one of you for tuning into my channel, sharing these videos, sharing your comments, sharing your concerns, your questions, all that kind of stuff. I love it. I love seeing it. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's try to keep this channel going, expanding, getting new viewers, all that kind of stuff. I would love for you guys to help me out. So thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, never pay full price for running shoes, and enjoy the run. I'll see you next time.